Stu here with Raid, Shadow Legends, and DRACOMORPH. I just got him a few days ago for the 2x event on Friday. If you saw that video, I actually got 2, and I've never had any before. So we're going to show DRACOMORPH going through Dragons 20 speed runs with a whole lot of different champions. Let's get into it. We're going to see some rares in here, don't worry. We're going to have Renegade, we're going to have Painkeeper, we're going to have Royal Guards, of course. We're going to take out Xavia. This is just for fun for her. If you have her and you want to use her with poisons, it just shows how strong Draco is, right? Normally, I would run my Seer comp. My Seer comp, Mausoleum Mage, come in here with other people, and then down the waves within seconds. Go through here. It's just Draco debuffing along with the poisons and the damage that he does on his A1 is insane. It opens up so many other things for you to do for speedruns in Dragon. It's really amazing. Look at all of these poisons. Especially if you have Xavia, it's a lot of fun, but she is not required at all. Don't worry, she is not required. Here we go, boom, and we're done. 39 seconds, not on unlimited frames. We'll show unlimited frames a little later on. 33 seconds is what we normally would run for unlimited frames with a few different comps, not just with this comp right here. So if we want to take out Xavia, no problem. If you don't have her, don't worry about it. If you have 2 Royal Guards and a Renegade and a Painkeeper, you can do it just as well, which you're going to see. You're going to see that later on. So right now, we're running through with Prince Kaimar, but it's a little bit weird. Like the Royal Guards don't want to do takedown, even though they could do takedown in a lot of this video. And you'll see. And I know a lot of people out there will tell you Royal Guards won't do takedown unless there's a decreased defense up. Well, there's a decreased defense up. And they're still doing, right, from Draco, right here. And they're still doing their A3 a lot of times. They're still doing their A1 even. Like right then, that Royal Guard had it on cooldown and could have done a takedown, but waited 1 turn to do a takedown, which was very weird. We could have had a very fast run there. So we're at 37 seconds here. All these runs are somewhere from 30 to 50 seconds, so don't worry. They're all fast, and most of them I have a feeling that you can do if you were lucky enough to pull a Draco, right? This is all about Draco, so if you weren't lucky enough to pull one, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you get one. I really do one day. So here we go. I'm doing the same exact run again just to show you. We hit repeat. And we're back at it. Now, if one does it, the other one will have takedown up. Believe me. So Draco puts up the weaken and the decreased defense. We're good. The Royal Guards could definitely do it now. Next turn. They can do it right now. Here we go. 1 Royal Guard again. I wanted to hit replay on that because he keeps doing this, right? The other one does the A1. We've still got the same debuffs up. We've got weaken, and then boom. It's going to happen again. Don't worry. We're going to get a fresh reset from a second Kaimar at the Dragon, and they're both going to like do A3s, A1s. It's really crazy. So we're going to throw Renegade in here. This is one of the fastest speed runs you can get in Dragons if your Royal Guards are strong enough. If my 2 Royal Guards are strong enough and our Renegade is super slow, the slowest on the team, then she wouldn't even get a turn, right? We would come in there, they would just AoE, decrease, kill, and then we would have Kaimar reset. Here we go, they do it. And then the Renegade would come in here, and she wouldn't have taken a turn on the first wave or the second wave, and she would reset right when we get here. I've seen it before, I think on Boocrat's video or something like that, so I'll have to work with my Renegades on my Royal Guards. I'm sorry, I'll have to work on my Royal Guards, but I have seen it before. I'm pretty sure it was Boocrat's video a long time ago that he came in here with that same exact team and boom, boom. So that would have been 43 seconds. But again, I wasn't watching if they were doing their takedowns when they could have done their takedowns. Let's go have a little bit of fun. We'll shake it up a little bit. Let's bring in these 2 Tauruses I've worked on before in a Xavia video, if you don't remember. We've also got Renegade in here instead of Prince Kaimar. So these guys I've worked on a lot. Believe me, they're both level 50, but gear-wise, speed-wise, I've had to really fine-tune to try to make this team work. And now that I had Draco to give us additional poisons, to give us those debuffs, right? The decreased defense and the weaken, along with the massive amount of damage if we ever need it, boom. I wanted to bring him in here, right? Try it out again. So here we are, boom. We got more poisons up. He just threw it up there. We've got the weaken up. We'll probably get a decreased defense up here in a minute. We've got our Tauruses set up perfectly so that they will both protect themselves again right now before the Dragon exhales, right? Here we go. They're both going to throw up a mad amount of poisons, but they're also, look, they put up that unkillable. Perfect, and now all we've got to do is have Xavia combust, blow them all up, and we're good to go. I think she's going to do it next round. Let's see. Still a little bit slower, right? We're at 50-something seconds, and she takes the whole entire bar. Gone. Still fun to do because I've had gear on these 2 guys forever, and I've played it before in a guide with her. Okay, back to the usual stuff. So this time we're taking in a really fast Prince Kaimar and a really slower one, so that my really fast one will be ready to reset right when we get to the dragon. It works fine, don't worry. So here we go, right? That, okay. Again, my Royal Guards could be stronger. I haven't had to mess with my Royal Guards in a really, really long time. So I could, maybe I need to go back and play with them a little bit. I haven't needed to, but it would be fun. But, I mean, look at this. You'll see. So we're going to reset. Watch for the reset. It's going to be really fast. He's going to reset right now. There, he reset. Both of them can do takedowns. Look at all the debuffs we got up. We've got the decreased defense. We've got the weaken up. All they had to do was both of them do a takedown, and the dragon would have been dead already. There's number 1 takedown and number 2 takedown. But they did their A3s because it was up because of the AI. I don't know. Why wouldn't they do their takedown? It's very annoying. very, very, very annoying. So we're going in with 3 Royal Guards this time. So I've heard that Raid Rush does his with 3 Royal Guards. I've actually seen him do it before, but I didn't really pay attention. I've seen him do it like all day long because he was sitting there doing dragons once forever. But he did say to make 1 Royal Guard slower than your Prince Kaimar reset. So we'll see what happens in here. Again, we did it with 2 Royal Guards, Prince Kaimar and Draco, and we got around 30-something seconds. So we don't necessarily have to have 3 Royal Guards in here, but maybe it's a good cover, right? In case we have something mess up in the game. You never know. Something could happen. We could not get a debuff, right? All right, I'm pointing at the debuffs up here, and our Royal Guards won't do their takedowns. They just refuse. So we've been sitting here turn after turn waiting for them to do it, and they finally did it. 41 seconds. If we're on unlimited frames, much faster, we're sure. So here we go. I think we're going to do some runs on unlimited frames now. You can always tell when somebody's doing unlimited frames because their camera, right? With me recording my face, when it gets blurry, that means that for some reason when you do unlimited frames, it does so many frames that us recording will make our face blurrier. And you'll probably notice it by now. Let's see if this is the case or not. I think we switched over to it. We went back to our Xavier, our 2 Royal Guard team, which I like this team. This team has a lot of backup. If anything happens to where Draco maybe misses a couple of decreased defenses or weakens or anything else, we've got plenty of people to do some damage in here, and Xavier is going to explode everything anyway, so it'll be fine. We have a lot of backup. There's no way in the world with this team we are going to die, and it goes fast. There we go, and she's going to, boom, done. 33 seconds every single time. I do want to get below 30 seconds, and I know it's possible. Like I said, I've seen Boocraft do it with 2 Royal Guards, Prince Kaimar and a Renegade, I think it was, or something of that. Or really all I need to do is make my 2 Royal Guards stronger, and with my 2 Kaimars or Renegade mix, it'll happen. We're going to bring in Painkeeper here in a minute too, don't worry. We're going to bring in Painkeeper, we're going to do some more rares. We're going to show some alternate teams if you don't have Prince Kaimar, if you don't have all these Royal Guards. We'll show a few other teams. So we're here with what? These 4 again? Oh, this is us on unlimited frames right now. You can probably tell if I'm a little blurry or not. So there, we almost had it at 30. That would have been a really close one. If we made them stronger, we would have had it down to 30 there, but 33 seems to be really what it's at for me. So we're gonna bring a Painkeeper in here. If you don't have a Renegade leveled up, or maybe you've got a Painkeeper leveled up, we'll bring it in here. Next, we're gonna bring in a Renegade and a Painkeeper. So we'll take out the Kaimar. Don't worry, it's not gonna be everything with the Kaimar. We will take him out. You can do it. There we go, boom, boom, dead. 15 seconds, good time to the boss, very good time. Again, Draco just makes it so much easier. Man, all the decreased defense, the weakened 25% additional overall damage, all those poisons, and then the damage on his A1 is pretty crazy. The carryover damage on his A1 when he kills somebody can be really insane. I'm sure you've seen it on Ice Golem or anywhere else. We'll go to that in another video. So 36 seconds there. That's with a Painkeeper thrown in with a Prince Kaimar if we needed it. If we needed that. Okay, now we're going to go to Painkeeper with Renegade. Right. Let's get in here. So you don't need a Prince Kaimar. You were lucky enough to pull your Draco. Congratulations. Let's get in here and see what we can do. We've got Painkeeper. She's going to do. She's smart, right? She's not trying to reset. She knows things are off cooldown. She's good with it. She's going to do her A2. Right there. We needed it, though, because we only have Renegade in here lowering it by 2 turns. So we had her lower it by 1 more, so they'd be ready to go. Now we're just waiting for everybody to get back off of cooldown. Waiting for either Painkeeper or Renegade to reset, or 4 turns to pass for both our Royal Guards. Let's see how long it takes, because we got here quickly. We got here very, very quickly. And you could do this with a level 50 Renegade and a level 50 Painkeeper. Both of them at level 50. Just get them with the HP chest, HP gloves, speed boots. Put them slower than, put them at the speeds you see these guys going, and then That's it. 44 seconds. 44 seconds, 2 Royal Guards, Renegade, and a Painkeeper. I don't think that's bad at all. I think that's pretty darn good for you guys, for anybody out there to make a speed team for Dragon 20. Not bad. So we're going to move these around. Here's my old comp. Here's what I used to run all the time, but without Draco, of course. I'd come in here and drop the wave. We'd have Mausoleum Mage. We'd have somebody else do decreased defense if we needed to. We'd have a Royal Guard thrown in here. Or a lot of times I would run with Draco. I'd have Draco. No, I'm sorry, not Draco. I'd have Bad El-Khazar as my lead to put up some more buffs that we could eat and debuffs. But since I don't, we don't need to have Bad El in here. Let's go. We got the poisons up. We've got the debuffs up. The weaken. We're going to get a decreased defense up soon from Draco. And then we could do damage with, we got damage going on from Seer. We've got damage with Royal Guard. We're at 33 seconds. Let's see how fast we get this done. It's going a little bit slower than our other teams. We have Renegade in here as well. So you might already have this team built. You might already have seen all my Seer videos and been in love with her as much as I am. We should have had that at 44 seconds, by the way, but we missed a little bit of damage. So if you were in love with Seer as much as I am and you've used her as much and you were lucky enough to ever get a Draco, then you could still use it on this team, right? 49 seconds. You can't beat that. I'm sure we could get faster. We're going to take out the, well, who do we take out? Painkeeper and put in a, we put in an Apothecary. Okay, so now we've got Renegade and Apothecary in here to speed us up some. Because I noticed when we just did Renegade by herself and no other speed or Painkeeper, it would take a little bit of time right here on this wave to come back around. But now with Apothecary, given that, there we go. We come back around fast enough for that extra turn to make sure we get our Royal Guards. Boom. Going again. So a lot of people are going to have, you're going to have Apothecary built up. Most accounts have an Apothecary built up. So if you're working on your second Royal Guard, you got your level 50 Renegade going, you could do this as well. If you don't want to mess with a Painkeeper or you don't have a Painkeeper. Or if you only have a Painkeeper and you don't have a Renegade, then try it with that one. I didn't try that. There's so many comps that I do try. I mean, this is what I do all day long when I get a new champion. I throw everything into it. It's just fun for me. Like this, for me in the game, is fun. We could have had it at 50 seconds. We did have it at 50 seconds. Okay, good. So again, another very fast run for Dragon 20. This is, we're just gonna do this last one. This is the last one. We're doing it on for an all rare team, right? We've got Bellower in here, 2 Cold Hearts, and an Apothecary to take it down. I think it's gonna be a minute 18 seconds. Minute 18 seconds, not bad. We don't have the Royal Guards in here doing that AoE damage. We do have the Heartseekers doing that massive damage here. Boom, as you can see, but it's not the same, right? It's not nearly the same. And we do have Draco every once in a while. If he can kill somebody with that A1, he'll do that surplus damage 3 times the surplus damage onto somebody else, and it can be for a lot. He can just take somebody out. And he takes somebody out anyways. I mean, look at him. He's crazy. I don't really have him built in any kind of particular amazing way yet. I'll show you right after this battle. I don't have him set up for Clan Boss yet. I put him in some runs with Ice Golem and a few other places, which we'll cover later on. And we'll talk about how we, like right now, I've just got him set up for survivability in dungeons and just to do some damage. That's really it. And of course, high enough accuracy to make sure we get all these debuffs up. There we go. We got the additional damage of 178. Sometimes it's 600,000. Sometimes more. Let's see here. 932,000 right there. So he hit that one and he hit the next person for 932,000 damage. The A1 is crazy if it gets that kill. Heartseeker, great, right on time. Then we come up here, do this, and we just need one more Heartseeker coming from this Cold Heart, and we're pretty much done with it. Regardless, he gets up enough poisons, Draco does himself, and the debuffs that when the dragon inhales and exhales, it's going to take enough damage that it's not going to hurt your team. It's not going to do the stun, right? Do all that damage that it would normally do. Lizardman Wyvern dude right here. So I've just got thrown on artifacts. Like I said, nothing really fancy. Critical damage here. We've got accuracy, attack with attack percentage, speed boots, and then just the rest. Nothing crazy fancy. We do have 100% crit rate, 240% critical damage, low attack, 2,986 attack. I mean, that's it. Nothing really crazy on him. And then down here to get him ready for the clan boss, right? Because I haven't really used him there yet. We do have War Master. Only reason why I have that is for the clan boss so we can do additional damage there. And then we want to extend his debuffs because I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to do with him. Accuracy, Evil Eye, which I love on everybody. And then to extend the debuffs and then additional damage, right? If I have him on my unkillable team, we can do additional damage with that. If I have him on my killable team, you know, do more damage. The enemy has more max HP, all that kind of stuff, along with War Master, which we will try him out on that team. We're going to try him on an unkillable team, and we're going to try him on a 1-key Ultra Nightmare team, the speed team. So we'll see how it goes. But that's Draco. I just got him 3 days ago. I am very excited. I hope you had luck in pulling him too. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all on a video soon.